The Chowilla Environmental Works and Measures program under the Living Murray aims to improve the health of the floodplain by enabling inundation of large areas at frequencies more like the natural conditions under which the plants and animals have evolved. This will be achieved with the construction and operation of an environmental regulator on Chowilla Creek. The regulator will enable the management of flows for environmental benefits. When the regulator is being operated, removable concrete stop logs, like those in existing River Murray weirs, will be inserted between the piers to raise the water level in Chowilla Creek by up to 3.6 metres, causing water to spill into wetlands and across the floodplain. During operations, continuous flow over the structure will be maintained and downstream water levels will remain as normal. During operation, there will be no boat access through the regulator. When the stop logs are removed, the supporting piers allow uninterrupted flow with no impact on water levels. When it is not in operation, all the stop logs will be removed so that river flows, fish passage and small boat access will not be impeded. The environmental regulator will enable temporary inundation over thousands of hectares, connecting wetlands, floodplains and creeks, providing the water needed to support healthy plant and animal populations.
As well as the regulator structure itself, there will also be fishways at the site. There's what's called a vertical slot fishway, which will allow the movement of fish upstream. There's also a denial fishway on the opposite side, which will allow fish to move upstream during higher flows. So we're trying to cater for all sizes of fish under all possible operating regimes.
The project also includes construction of access roads and associated earth banks and 3 smaller regulators built nearby on the eastern and southern ends of Woolshed Creek and the outlet of the Chowilla Island Loop wetland. Other works that have occurred under the Living Murray project include the construction of a rock ramp fishway at Bank E and the replacement of Boat Creek Bridge for improved access and fish passage. The smaller structures are designed to help control flow and will be operated in tandem with the Chowilla regulator.
Well, Pipeclay and Slaney creeks are 2 of the major creeks that flow into the Chowilla Inner Branch that provide flow into the system, and they had weirs constructed on them when Lock 6 was constructed, so back in the 1930s. And when you've got flow coming down those creeks, you've often got a lot of fish attracted to those weirs. By upgrading Pipeclay and Slaney weir, you can operate those weirs more effectively and potentially pulse flows through the Chowilla system. And you get variability in water level, which is what things like Murray cod and cullet want. And also there's going to be fishways constructed on the weirs. So when fish are attracted up those creeks, those fish can move past the weirs and into the River Murray.
If the regulator is operated at its full height or its maximum capacity with flows in the river of 10,000 megalitres a day, we can expect to see roughly 5,000 hectares of floodplain inundated. So that's almost 1/3 of the entire Chowilla floodplain. The maximum flow that we might be able to operate at will be about 50,000 megalitres a day, and if we're operating at full height, we expect to be able to inundate about 9,000 hectares of floodplain. So that's a significant part of the Chowilla landscape.